Hello everyone, I can't see this. Yes, it's running. I got my sunglasses on. It's 33 degrees right now, but it's a beautiful day. I'll be able to uncover this stuff. I almost forgot to cover it up last night. I don't know how cold it got overnight, but our little chipmunk's been in there and already got all its food. I'm hoping it's the chipmunks because they live right out here and underneath the stump flowers. They got them a home underneath there. They got a hole. You can tell that's what it is. So I've been feeding them. Joy saw them in there before, so I know that's got to be what it is. Okay, I'm going to uncover this stuff again. I'm starting to put all my coffee grounds out here so it will enrich the soil with nitrogen over the winter and make it even better. Cauliflower was looking kind of rough yesterday. It's looking a little bit better this morning. See how it's all, that one's wilted there. I've never grown any cauliflower before, so I don't know what to expect. We'll see what happens. Some of them have died. You can tell some of the, down here. Them are tough too. You can't just pull them off. You got to cut them off. But the cabbage looks fine. So I don't know if maybe the cauliflower can't handle it. You know, the colder it gets. These radishes, a few of them look okay. Some of them are looking a little rough. Oh, you got uncovered again? Oops. Well, if I didn't step on one, it'd help. Stepped on one. You weren't all the way covered. I guess the wind blew it off that one. Let's see. Get a little torn up. There. Okay. All right. Good morning, everyone. Excuse me. There we go. Well, y'all look pretty good this morning. Enjoy the sunshine and warmth later on. Well, it's, enjoy the sunshine now, but not the warmth yet. Some of these that I transplanted are doing okay. Some of them aren't, but I transplanted them when it was cold out, and they get shocked, and some of them hadn't come back out of it. Something's been eating on some of my, surely there's no bugs right now. Maybe they were already like that and I just didn't notice it. There's some holes in some of those leaves. Everybody seems to be doing pretty good. Everybody that's left anyway. So, sky's clear today. I miss sitting out here doing morning devotions and coffee break. The birds sound great. I like that. If there was more birds singing this morning, I would leave this out here for a little bit for y'all. I just hear that one bird right now. I wonder what kind of bird that is. I don't know if I've heard that before. Anybody knows what that is? That's pretty. And there's our train, y'all. I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave it out here for a little bit because I know everybody enjoys the train. This might run a little bit long this morning because I got my story to do, but let's listen to that train for a minute. Well, I'm not hearing it now. Well, I thought that it was going to keep blowing its whistle, but I don't hear it right now. So I'm going to pause it and go on in so we can get started on this morning's story. Okay, I'm back inside. I just thought, I love listening to the birds. There was a couple out there, and there's that one that I didn't know what it was. I've never really heard that one, I don't think. But and everybody loves the train, but then I didn't hear it for a while, and there was no use in just leaving it there if it wasn't going to be blowing its horn. If I hear them, when I'm out there, I'll start leaving it out there until, so everybody can hear it. There's something about that train blowing, the whistle. It's relaxing or something. I'm trying to think if there's things I have to go over first before the story. Tonight we're having some boneless chicken. When we were at Grocery Outlet yesterday, they were the manager, which we spoke to for quite a while. He made some chicken like nuggets that he breaded, and he had soaked them in ranch dressing beforehand before he breaded them, and they were really good. So we were thinking about making those, or there was something else that there was another thing I was going to make out of it, but I'll decide which one to make, and then I'll take a picture of it tonight, whichever one we decide. I don't have a picture of last night's dinner because all we had was that Velveeta skillets, the lasagna, and it didn't look very appealing, but it was good. So I just didn't take a picture of it. The 2K giveaway is ongoing. I'm getting entries, but I need some more. And like I said, a lot of people don't watch every day that are loyal watchers, but I don't mind. I don't mind if you watch a bunch of them or any of them or whichever you want to do. It's just all up to you, whatever you like. And I want to give them a chance to enter too. And I'm going to do this for a few more days, but I'm not going to drag it out forever. And we're just going to go ahead and do it. I would urge everyone to enter. It's not very often I give away a Walmart card. $25. I can only do it in the United States. Please be a subscriber of mine. And in the comments, put the word, all one word, hashtag 2K giveaway. Put the pound sign as hashtag and then 2K giveaway. and it turns blue when it goes through the comments, and I can see them so much easier that way. And then I'll put your name down and then the number beside your name. YouTube doesn't have anything to do with my giveaway. I'm doing this all on my own. They don't have anything to do with it. Yeah, enter everybody. I mean, you know, all you have to do is you'll have to supply me with your address, and I'll leave the in the description. I'll leave all my social media, and I have a new PayPal account I'll leave in it. And I want to thank everyone so much for donating to my channel through my PayPal account. I really appreciate it so much. I'm not asking for anything. Believe me, I don't. I've been doing this for a year now, and I don't ask for things. I really, the main reason that I opened a PayPal account, and I notice a lot of people have them, is if I decide to start selling things. I'll either be doing that in either a live chat or just a video, but I have to have that to be able for people to pay for things. But you know, it's there if needed for anything. That's why I got it. So I just wanted to mention that. I'm not going to harp on that or anything like that. Like I said, mainly it's for if I decide to sell coins and things like that. I don't know if I want to fool with eBay yet, but some people have been telling me it's a good place for coins. So I'll see what happens, and just, you know, if I do anything, I'm just going to ease into it first and see how it goes. Okay, I think I've covered everything so far. If I remember anything else, I'll let you know. Today's story. You thought the driver yesterday was bad. He was mad, though. You know, the reason he acted up, he was mad. The guy was with this time was just, he horsed around all the time. That's all he ever did. Everything was a joke. You know, he couldn't be serious. You know, I like to have fun too, but come on, don't get dangerous with it. This guy, it was his route, I believe, I was helping him with, because he was driving. You know, and usually if it's your route, you drive, and then maybe at the end of the day, you might say, listen, buddy, I'm really tired. You know, I drove the whole route. Can you drive in? That's what I would do. Because, you know, if somebody doesn't know your route, you don't want to have them driving. You'd be like, take a left here, down at the barn, take another left, go 10 miles, turn right at the big oak tree. You know, they'd probably take wrong turns everywhere. But so I always drove, you know, on the route and let them be over in the passenger seat. So it had to be his route, because I wouldn't have, you know, done that. So we weren't we were probably only within maybe a 20-mile radius from where, you know, the plant was. So we were like in town, basically. You know, we didn't go too far away. We went a little bit out of town, but we were, what he was doing was, especially if I would be like dozing off, he would turn off the ignition while the truck was running down the road. He'd turn it off and turn it back on. When you did that, it made it backfire. I talked about backfiring yesterday, blowing off the mufflers. That was because he was going 90 miles an hour and let off of it. And he didn't turn the ignition off or nothing. This guy did this, and you know how bad that's got to be for the ignition. You know, and that's why the trucks were tore up so much. These drivers were unreal, unsafe, and very abusive to the equipment. Didn't ever check the oil, things like that. You know, I checked the oil in my truck every single day. You know, they assigned us a truck, and unless it was having service, you drove the same truck. So I kept a lot of my personal items in it and everything like that. And I made sure it had oil and checked anything else, you know, that needed checked every time. That's what you're supposed to do, is do an inspection of your trucks. Well, this was one of those guys that didn't care about nothing. So he would cut, like if I would start to fall asleep, he thought it was funny to cut the ignition off and it backfire and I'd jump. I'd be like, what the heck? Ah, I got you, you know. I'm like, okay, yeah, you got me again. That's funny. It was funny the first time too. Not, And I said, dude, we need to finish this route. You're going to tear this truck up. No, I do it all the time. I said, what? Why? Why do you want? Oh man, it backfired. Man, it makes a loud noise. I'm like, who cares? Why do you want to do that? He's like, it's just fun. I don't know. The other guys do it sometimes too when I'm with them. I'm like, no, man, don't do that. Please don't do that no more. Well, that made him want to do it even more, I mean, I was like, come on, what is wrong with you, buddy? So we were going down a hill. And at the bottom of the hill, there was a kind of a major road. And it came into a T. Across the road was a big ditch and a bank that went straight up. Pretty high. And then there was houses on back on a hill. Well, here goes the idiot. Turns it off. Well, when he went to turn it back on, it didn't start. And he was probably going, I'll bet he was going 50 miles an hour on that road. It didn't cut back on, so you don't have brakes. You can't pump the brakes up. I mean, have you ever tried to hit the brakes on your car when it is not running, when it cuts off? They don't work right. You could possibly, if you were a big man, or even my size at the time, you could probably like put both feet on the brake and push back against the seat and push with all your might with both your legs. You might get it to slow down. But he was going too fast. I had my seatbelt on. I doubt if he did. I always put my seatbelt on. All the 40 years that I worked, almost 40 years driving trucks. Well, probably more like 36 or something like that, because I worked 4 years doing other things before that, grocery stores and things. But I'm shaking almost thinking about this. And so it wouldn't come back on. I'm like, dude, cut it back on. He's like, no, I won't, I'm like, we're coming towards the stop sign. And I'm like, see, I was like, we're going to wreck. Well, that was a pretty busy road. God was with me again. And him, I don't know, but there's plenty of cars, and we're barreling down through there. If he would have broadsided or T-boned anybody and killed him with that big truck. They keep going. They will roll right over you. So we go across the road, hit that bank, and it's a ditch right there. So the front wheels go down in the ditch. I was prepared for impact, because I knew it was going to happen. It wasn't an immediate thing. So I had braced myself and pushed, like I was talking about with the brake, basically. I pushed my feet against the floorboard back. And I was, had made sure my seatbelt was good and tight. And when we hit, I didn't hit my head or anything on the windshield. I don't think he had his on, and I think he actually did hit his head. But I don't think he got hurt bad. He had like a pump, what do you call it, a pump knot or what do they call it on his head. But it wasn't enough. I don't think he had to go to the hospital or anything. He wouldn't, But I was like, okay, this is great. We didn't finish the route. You had fun, and we've wrecked into a ditch. I said, the same thing as the other guy. I said, listen, if they ask me, I'm not going to lie. Just like I told the other guy. I said, this is your baby. I said, you tell them whatever you want and hope they don't ask me. And I think he just told them, oh, the truck just quit and I couldn't get it to start. And we hit the bank. They had to come tow it. We're sitting there in it like idiots blocking the road. Naturally, I don't even remember if cops showed up. They probably did. Some things I block out when I get very upset and, traumatized. And I don't think we had, I don't remember if he had to finish the route or what. After that, I don't really remember what happened. All I remember is he lied, just like the other guy did. He lied and told him the truck just died and that it wouldn't start back up. You know, I wasn't a tattletale, but I wasn't going to lie either. And I think later on, a few days later, they were, investigating it. They would investigate any wreck, you know. And I'd been in a few of my own, which weren't my fault. And I'm pretty sure they asked me a few days later, and I was like, yeah, they're like they like the truck doesn't just die, Mike. You know what he's saying doesn't make sense. And I'm pretty sure I ended up telling them. I don't remember. I know he lost his job at a certain point in time, but I don't remember if it was right then. They may have wrote him up for unsafe whatever practices or whatever you want to call it, unsafe something or other. They had a technical term for it, but he didn't last too much longer either. Because you can't horseplay. I've seen a guy. It's not really a whole nother story, but I've seen a guy at work. These guys were funny. I mean, they wanted to hit you in the arm, everybody would give you a Charlie or whatever in the arm, stuff like that. They would do stuff like that, in your leg. I seen one guy grab this other guy and pick him up in a bear hug, shaking him. Well, that guy hurt his back, and he wasn't able to work for like 6 months from horseplay. And that guy didn't lose his job over that. He should have. He really should have. The same guy sprayed some kind of cleaner in my face one time and ruined my glasses. I had to get new glasses because it put little pock marks all over my glasses. Horseplay, there's no place for it in the workplace or anywhere that people get hurt. There's almost like a little mini story in there with it because that one was a little bit shorter. But I've got a million of them. I just can't remember all of them. They just have to come to me, Maybe when I'm talking about one story, just like I remembered those few things just now, that wouldn't be enough for a whole story. But that's how they come to me. And what I do is I just keep my notepad, and just write everything down. So this is Sundays. I got that one. Let me see. So that's basically the end of the story. The guy ended up losing his job. It was something else if it wasn't that. Okay. Tomorrow's is going to be a wreck that I was in that wasn't my fault. It's an insane story too. It's not really scary. It's almost funny. It's what happened. Okay, so tomorrow's will be a good one. Where did I put down? That's Wednesday. No, that's last Wednesday. Monday. Where did I write down? Oh, Tuesdays. Tuesday, I'll be doing the story about the first time when I found out I had Crohn's, and they ended up taking part of my colon out. I guess I was maybe 26, and that's when I was a district manager. They'd made me a district manager at that point. Not too much longer after some of these incidents, I became a district manager, and I had, I think, eight employees that answered directly to me, and they had like 3 of them, and they had a huge area, so I had a real huge area. So that'll be an interesting one tomorrow, and one that changed my life, for sure. It's never been the same since, really. I did go in remission, though, for years. And then when I was working at the place that you've heard me talk about, Kelly's, when they closed down abruptly is when, and I had no way to find another job. I was looking, but the job market was horrible. I did get unemployment for a while, but it's a mess. Yeah, I'll just go through Tuesday. I've got other ones wrote down here. I don't even know exactly where I got them. I got so many things wrote down. Some of them, I've been trying to do all the Coca-Cola ones first, but I'm just going to, like, I'll have to just do all the ones I remember right now, and then later on as they come to me, I'll do more. But, you know, that's, and then there's other places, you know, that I work that things have happened. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this today. I don't think I have anything else to go over. I noticed there's a manager special at Grocery Outlet, but I don't think we're going to go. I saw some of this stuff yesterday that's in it, and we don't really need it. So it's amazing deals also, and but we just, whatever it was, I looked at it and said, no, we don't really have enough money to fool with that. So, am I doing everything today? I know I said something about tablet time yesterday, but I ran out of steam, y'all. I'm feeling a little bit better, but I still feel wore out. But yesterday, I was in here fixing Logan something for lunch, and Joy was taking a nap, and I just had to lay my head down. I almost fell asleep while I was microwaving him something for his lunch. And Logan is his right, let's see, his right calf, the one that was so swollen so bad. They put him on a new diuretic back about almost a month ago, and slowly the fluid is going out of his calf. So that wasn't the major issue, though. It's his left knee. That is still not better. He's got an appointment this coming Wednesday with his regular doctor, and we're going to see if they don't think he should go sooner to the orthopedic doctor than January. He's suffering every day, y'all. He can't even hardly walk. I'm not kidding. He's still that way. And it hurts us so bad to see him that way, and we're doing everything we can for him. You know, I've got him the walker. I've got him the cane that has 4, prongs on the bottom, feet. We got that thing for him getting out of the bathtub and everything like that, but he just can't even hardly get there and get back is what the problem is. He has to pretty much camp out, and he can't get exercise that way. He's got a shake weight that we used for years. I don't use it much because of my hernias. I still got 3 hernias, and the one they fixed one. You shake that thing, if any of y'all have it, that thing will wear you out. But he's doing that some, but that's about all he can do as far as exercise. So it's not a good situation. We want him to get the help he needs. So we're going to ask his regular doctor about it again. So that's about all for a morning coffee break, I guess. I could keep on and on and on. I don't have any problem talking. Y'all know that. I just want to say again how much I appreciate all my wonderful subscribers. I just love y'all so much, and y'all mean very much to me. And one of the reasons I'm doing better than I did when I started my channel is because of all of you and all of your prayers and support. And it gives me something to look forward to each day, and it keeps me busy. It keeps my mind busy. I don't feel like a vegetable sitting there on the couch all the time watching TV. I don't watch much TV. I watch it at night with them, but I don't hardly watch TV anymore. I'm too busy watching all y'all's videos. And I try to get to all of them I can. I do the best I can. I probably watch 30 a day. I know I watched at least that many or more yesterday. And so if I don't get to yours, it's not because I don't want to. I care about each and every one of you. I love all your channels. I just can't get to them. The easiest way for me to remind me that I need to watch your videos is to see your comments. I hate to say it, but that's easy. I'm just forgetful, y'all, and I also can only do, so much in one day. But it's not because I don't want to. I'd watch them in my sleep if I could. So everybody, I hope y'all enjoyed today's morning coffee break. Please press that like button. I really like that. Subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody have a great day. I hope it warms up real good. I think it's gonna. Anyway, if I don't get sidetracked, I'm not even gonna say it. I might do it, though. That one I'm supposed to be doing. I got enough, I think, now to do it. So, I'll try my best. Thanks, everybody. Thanks so much. And I'll see y'all later on. Bye-bye.